Hey everyone, Wednesday. Periodically we have utilities come around and read the meters, and they noticed that my mom's electric meter was coming loose from the wall of the house. So she received, in the beginning of December, received a letter telling her that it needs to be reattached to the house by an electrician or they'll turn off her electricity. They gave her 2 weeks to do it. So they had to call the electric company, and they had to call and bargain with them and ask for extension, blah, 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 because, 2 weeks, it's an expensive venture. So they found an electrician, and he quoted some price, and then I said, get more than one quote. So I'm sure they'll blame this on me. So my brother Richard got another quote. This guy quoted a price and seemed to know what he was doing, and Richard picked the second guy. Well, the guy came out at 8:30 in the morning. It took him 4 hours to reattach the electric box to the house. He had to turn the electricity off in the meantime, and since my mom's on an oxygen machine, he had to bring a generator and run a cord out to the generator outside so she could use the oxygen machine. Well, it took 4 hours. And I don't know what the small print was or how open-ended the contract agreement with this guy, not plumbing guy. Yeah, he's a plumber, an electrician guy. So I don't really know. But it cost $708. And Richard's like, oh, I don't know. I have to tell David. I'm going to have to tell David. But he's going to be so mad. Richard needs to have the word sucker removed from his forehead. He doesn't really have the word sucker on his forehead, but he might as well have. He's so dumb. How dumb is he? Anyway, so I messaged my brother David on Facebook and told him, real plain, took 4 hours, it's attached now, cost $708. Well, David read it and he was pissed off. He is so angry. So he called up Richard and bawled him out. He wants all the paperwork. He's going to call the Better Business Bureau and call this company and bawl him out and all this kind of stuff. Which, I don't know. And naturally, I'm sure somehow they'll blame it on me. But Richard called me and was bawling me out because David bawled him out. And was like, you said you were going to call him. I would just, put it plain and simple. I can't be that little guy on his shoulder, telling him what to do all the time or keeping him from doing something dumb. I can't be that little guy. That's an impossibility. He's going to have his own little guy himself. I can't be it. But the main reason my vlog today, and you've been wondering, why the heck are you doing this? Because this is a peace sign. I see so many people throwing what they say and think is a peace sign. Even famous people on TV and all. This is not a peace sign, folks. This is not a peace sign. This is a peace sign. This might be the victory sign that Winston Churchill threw up at the end of World War II. And the British put their thumb up in the middle, and that's an obscene gesture. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is a peace sign. I was alive during the 60s. I was alive during the 1969 Summer of Love. I was only 13, but I was alive. This is a peace sign, guys. Peace and love, baby. Upward and onward.